So if you're going to graph a vertical line or horizontal line, you need to know what causes those things. And so a vertical line, notice that if it's on a graph, a vertical line will never cross the y-axis. And so that means there should be no y value in the equation. So this would be a problem that says x equals something. There wouldn't even be a y in the equation. So like if this is crossing at the 4 on the x, then this equation would say x equals 4. Or if I drew a line here at, let's say, -3, then this line is created by the equation x equals -3. It wouldn't even show a y value because it will never cross the y-axis. And the same is true for a horizontal line on a graph. If you have a horizontal line, it's never going to cross the x-axis. So there's not going to be an x in the equation. So if this is crossing at the 2 and it's running parallel with the x-axis, then the equation of this line is y equals 2 because it crosses the y-axis at 2. And all the values would be having y as 2. Like if this was at x is at -2, well, y is at +2. Here we have 0 and 2. Here, if we were out here and it's, let's say, 5 out here, so it's over 5 on the x and it's still at 2 on the y. So all the values in the problem for y would be 2. Same thing's true over here. All the values on this line, for example, this dot and this dot and this dot and this dot, if we were writing the equation of this line, we could go, wait a minute, if this is, this one would be at 4 on the x and 1 on the y. This one would be 4 on the x and 2 on the y. And this would be 4 on the x. And let's say it's about -3 on the y. So in every situation, x was 4. So vertical lines are x equals some number, whatever number is crossing through the x-axis. Horizontal line are y equals equations. And it's they're opposite because we think of the horizontal line as the x-axis, so we think, that should, if it's an x equals equation, it should make a horizontal line. So it's backwards. It's from what we expect it to be. A vertical line that's like the y-axis is actually going to be an x equal equation because it never crosses the y. A horizontal line should be a y equals equation because it runs parallel with the x-axis. It never crosses it, so there shouldn't be an x in the equation.